Hello and welcome back to part 2 of going through my memory planners and looking at how my style has changed in the last 8 years, I think it is. So in the first video I went over the first 5 planners and I've got the final 4. I think there's 9. I think I thought there was 8 and there's actually 9. So I've got the final 4 today, and these are all my Tilly Journals planners. So I have switched to Tilly Journals from Erin Condren and for the last sort of 3 years, I think. So we're going to dive in and look at what's changed in these ones. So if you want to see the first half of the video, I will link it down below. But that is going through, I think it's like 2016, 17 to 2020. And then these are the more recent ones. So we'll start with 2021. I have swapped some of the covers around, but this was my first Tilly Journals planner. I don't typically fill out the front or the notes pages or anything in between, and I think this was a test monthly because I really want to use my monthlies this year, but I typically don't use them. Yeah, I think I just stuck these stickers in for testing. But my actual planning style, we were using ombre boxes at the bottom, so kind of like a structured layout. I've got my full boxes all along the top in a row, very much trying to use the planner functionally. We've got gaps in the sides, trying to use a habit tracker. Didn't really succeed, I think. But this is obviously a new year, so I'm doing the new year, new me thing. I don't think I will have kept this up that well. But let's see. So this was the first mystery kit that we ever released. This was the Cyber Monday 2020 mystery. It looks really cute. I do like this way of planning. So I've gone for more of a less structured layout. I've got my full boxes up and down. I did this for a bit. I think I got this from possibly Kittenish Girl Jess. I don't know. And then I started to use little hearts as ticks, which I do think is really cute. We've gone back to more structure here. And here again. Yeah, so I guess I kind of liked this because I've obviously stuck with it. And then I'm putting my boxy type stickers in the middle. So stuff that kind of marking events rather than to-do list stuff. Went to Zumba 3 days in a row. Who am I? This is interesting. I remember doing this spread. Actually, no, I think I remember doing a similar one. Obviously, fell off the wagon towards the end. What's new? That was a common theme in the previous video. I'm really strong the first half of the week and then it goes downhill, which I think is why memory planning is better for me, because I can just do the whole spread in one go most of the time and have a complete spread. Whereas looking back on this and seeing it being incomplete doesn't bring me quite as much joy as when I see a fully complete spread. And then same thing here. And then stuff like this, I'm just so sad that I didn't finish it because I really love this kit. And then we have a bit of a gap. I think this was when I was doing the experimentation with the wide format printer and life got pretty stressful. So I didn't really plan. And then once I've fallen off the wagon, that's probably, is that it for this planner? Seriously? Oh no, look, oh my God. We have a spread. So this is the this was the Taylor Swift kit that I got from Murdoch Talks. Did I actually stick that down? That's so cute. So I've stuck a piece of confetti. So this was to mark the red release week. The kit looked a bit more red online. It looks very brown, but in person I think it's because I got it on the removable matte paper. But I got it to mark the red release week, so I did plan this week, so I was really excited about it. And I've got a little bit of confetti from a merch store order. So this is really cute, but this is much closer to the memory planning method that I've been using way more recently. So it's basically there's no real structure, boxes are just anywhere and I'm putting in the things that actually happened. This is a much more enjoyable way of planning for me, and is basically I assume this is where I started it, and then I assume that I've continued it into the other planners because there's nothing left in this planner. So this one is 2022, and I think this is when I kind of got my mojo back, found my groove with memory planning again, and I'm fully memory planning now. We've got some foil. This is so pretty. I really love this spread. One small change that I don't do anymore is I don't do a little gap between my glitter header and my date cover. I really like how this looks, but I used to get the date covers wonky all the time, so I just put them next to the glitter header now, and it's literally just because I don't want them to be wonky. Oh, do you remember when I used to put the bit of clip art on the full box? I really like that, but I agree that it kind of like limits the direction that you can use the box, so we stopped doing that. Very cute. This was, oh, why is this like, it's got like ripped. That's a shame. But yeah, similar situation. So this is, I'm doing like the up and the down boxes. I found that easier than like trying to guess when they would be like in the middle sometimes, because I don't use glitter headers like 3 a day to split the day into thirds anymore. This is just like 1 at the top sometimes, apparently not even all the time. So yeah, I did the up and the down boxes. I really like how this looks. And then, oh, the anniversary artwork. This was called Happy Place. And you've got Aristotle, so cute. So yeah, and I'm using a little bit of washi here. When I remember, I do like to use washi, but it's just like not often. And then I love this spread. This was Tom's birthday week, so it's kind of like space themed because he likes space. So yeah, I would say this is very much kind of how I've like continued to plan. Less washi though, and like I'm writing a lot of things. I've got some like scripts, but still occasionally like doing different writing styles. I would really like to bring that back. I'm sure I mentioned that in the last video. This was such a pretty spread. This was a Scribble Prints co-kit. You can see I have done the date cover thing without the gap now, so I guess that was when that happened. And then yeah, I think this is all largely gonna be similar. I was using my sidebar like to put a highlight of the week, which is cute. So sometimes nowadays I will put like one highlight in a box, so like what I did there. I did try and do it as a list, but like sometimes it's just hard to pick something for each day. So I like to just do like a summary, try to do a weekly goal for a bit, or just like I had these stickers that they were like sidebar prompts. And they would have like a phrase. Some of them would say like best bit or like something I'm proud of, and it was just to kind of like, I made them to prompt me to have something to write in the side, but I like forgot to use them. So that's a bit of a shame, but that was what I was hoping to achieve with them anyway. Oh, I really love this spread. St. Patrick's Day week, very pretty. I suppose a notable thing is that I'm not colour blocking, so it's all very like mixed in, which is very pretty. Oh, I remember this. So this was the week I started to use these like floral stickers that I brought to the shop. They're basically like multicolour florals in a bunch of different colours, and I was like mixing them in with a mini kit to make the kit go further. So when I wouldn't have enough functional boxes, I would use like the florals just as like a background and then a script so that it like basically filled in the gap and didn't make it look so white space. But if I just flick through, that's kind of the style I stuck with, like very much no colour blocking. All really pretty though. I think I filmed a bunch of these spreads actually, so that's probably why I ended up being quite reliable. And then I assume I fell off the wagon in December. Or did I not? No. Oh my god, how impressive. Is this almost a complete planner? I'm sure there is a bit that I missed. So March, April, May, June. Yeah, there's a period in like April. I don't think I missed like 2 or 3 weeks though. No, there's 1 week, and then yeah, sometime in July. Yeah, so I think I missed like all of June, but like a really good effort from me given my track record and from the previous year's planner. But yeah, that is pretty much the vibes. Oh, and we started to use some underlays. I don't know if you can see. Changed my camera settings again, but I think I have them right at the minute, which is good. So yeah, underlays, looking very pretty. Yeah, so that is 2022. So I have a free drink from Greg, so trying to drink it before it gets cold. This is my 2023, so last year's planner. So I believe the majority of these spreads will have their own plan with me. But I feel like you can tell that I've kind of like found a bit of a rhythm. I'm a lot happier with like the way my spread, well, no, that's a lie. I did love a lot of the old spreads, but like these are really fun to look back on. I don't know why it's different. They're just like, It just feels more like me. So this was Tom's birthday week. I just used a birthday kit this time rather than trying to like find a specific kit that related to like one of his interests, because it is kind of hard. Got one this year that we did sharks, which was fun. Yeah, so I would say this is similar, using the underlays. So this was like, I really struggled to get on board with foil for the longest time, and then when I finally kind of started using it regularly, I just used underlays, which is why the underlays that I designed for the shop have like a bunch of icons on them, because like if I'm going to use like, I guess, light foil, it would be like underlays and icons. I feel like is a nice way to like tie in foil. So that is kind of the like thought process behind that. It seems like we did have a gap, so that's a shame. I did want to go back and speak about this spread. So this was the spread I did like a live plan with me with Dania from Tweety Pie Plans, and we back planned Palentine's week, the Palentine's Planner Festival event, and I used extenders for the first time. I think this is an extender. Yeah. I didn't end up finishing the spread, which is a shame, because look, I think it would have been like really pretty, and now obviously it's like, it's long gone. I don't have the rest of the kit anymore. I don't have the notes. So let's just look at this side. But yeah, so I guess this was the first time that I would have really used extenders in my planner. I need to get into using them more. I find them a little bit intimidating, I'll be honest, just like folding the stickers and stuff. But I think it's the kind of thing that you just have to like do it to get more comfortable. Wondering when, okay, so I think I dipped back in August. I can't remember what like caused this massive gap. I don't know if it was something specific or if I just got really behind and then struggled to catch up. But I do remember one Christmas, I think it was the Christmas that we saw in the previous planner, I was doing like a plan with me a day because I really wanted to catch up in time for like the new planner starting. And I managed to do that, and I'm almost at that stage now where like I'm behind on 1, 2, 3. I think I've got 3 more sets of notes. I'm really like hoping to catch up. So I haven't done the headers along the top. I think sometimes if I feel like I had a lot to mark, I would omit the glitter header just to have like a tiny bit more space. I remember making a reel of this spread, but otherwise like don't think there's too much to note. I have started using like these scripts, which I actually do use like very religiously now. I just have the large script sheet, the Skewers M140, and I normally just put it over like a box nowadays, but I was putting it in its own designated box to yeah, like label the month basically. And then I think this is when I started using the custom scripts. So these were the scripts that we you design via the custom script designer. So this is the standard size. I normally use the small size now, but these were like, I think it was one of the first weeks that I like fully used them for like a whole spread, and I love how it looks. It's very like cohesive and neat. And then we've got transparent ones, so I use the removable mat for the first week, and then since then I've pretty much always used transparent. I've got a bit of washi along the bottom. So going into December, and this really is like, it's like a couple of months ago. It feels a lot longer, but it's not. So we are colour blocking here, and these are the small scripts, so I really love how this looks. So when did colour blocking become a thing? Was it here? Yeah, so this was my last non-colour blocked week. Oh no, I did just, okay, so I guess I'm still like mixing it up, but like I typically colour block now. I have these little highlight of my week stickers. I need to remember to use these, but they are super cute. I've gone back to the thick washi. I just kind of go between using the thick washi and cutting it. But yeah, this was a very pretty kit. We have tinsel using the Black Friday Cyber Monday custom font. I need to see if Tom can like add this back in, because I'm not really doing like limited fonts. They're kind of just like a, we're gonna offer them all. But yeah, this was a very cute one. And then the Black Friday freebie kit. This is super cute with silver underlays. So at this point I was using my own foil, but you didn't know that we were doing foil. So I was really nervous doing this. I was like applying the stickers, but like taking them from somewhere off camera, and I was like hoping that no one would ask me where the foil was from, because I would have had to have been like, I don't know, because it obviously wasn't like announced yet, and I knew it was coming in the advent, but I really wanted to like use them. So yeah, that was something that no one actually asked or noticed, which was great. And then yeah, starting to use Christmas kits. Colour blocking again, this is so cute. I've got like a summary thing in the sidebar, so I guess I have started to do that. So I'm using the highlight of my week, like the logic behind it, but not always labelling it. So I'm going to try and do that. And then we go into December, and I'm using like my actual foil packs now, because I could announce it, because I was so behind in Plan With Me's that you didn't see this spread until after Christmas, so the advent was done. But yeah, this is the silver snowflake foil pack, and then I'm using the rose gold confetti one. Well, actually no, I think this is just the underlays and the icons. So like I was saying, like if you just want like a pop of foil rather than like having the whole shebang with like the washi overlays and the box overlays and stuff, you can just get the underlay sheets with the icons. And then I did do some extenders here. So we've got colour blocking again, super pretty. This is a foil pack. Is it hollow? Yes, hollow is like not the easiest to show under the lights, but it is a hollow foil pack. So yeah, I think like the last couple of months kind of summarize like the direction I've gone with my foil. This was a mystery kit. This was the September mystery, I think, like rustic Christmas cabin kind of kit, and I've used a gold foil pack with the confetti. Oh, what am I doing with 4 boxes? This is interesting because this was, I kind of went back to like the classic like 3 sections in my planner, and my problem with it was that I felt like I had to squish all my boxes much closer together. So I haven't actually done that since, but I really wanted to like try it the traditional way just to see if it was something I wanted to go back to, and it is not. But good to keep trying things. But I do love this spread, but I just remember like when I was actually planning feeling like things are just a little bit squished. So that was Christmas week and the last week in this planner. And then I will show you my current planner because there is like a good month in there, but I'm not sure if we will like have much to compare and contrast. Where are we? I haven't actually labelled these, so I did get a different planner this time. I'll show you one of the blank pages. So this is basically like it's the hourly layout without the times and undated. I think that's it. Basically it's like all the columns are like completely long. There is no like divider between them, and obviously undated, no times. So it's more of a like blank layout, and I saw Sarah had it and I was like, oh, I want that too. So that is what I requested for my new planner this year. But let's go to week 1. I would say it is pretty similar to what I have been doing. I've kind of really like found my groove now. So I like colour blocking because it kind of takes some more of like the decision making out of planning. Like I know that when I'm looking for a sticker, I want a specific size to fit a certain gap, but then I only have to pick from like the colour selection available because that day already has like a designated colour. It's a little bit like, it's not really like solving a puzzle, but like you know you have to find like the right sticker in the right colour and the right size rather than being able to pick anything. But I think what I like about it is the method rather than like the effect. I like how it looks, but I also like how they look when they're all mixed up. This was the gaming kit that I used recently because we're playing loads of Plate Up. Still using custom scripts. I used this font quite a lot, I really liked it, and now we've got new ones to use, so I'm probably going to try some of those and maybe go back to this one because I really like this one. But yeah, this was the gold foil pack, the Dream Plan Do artwork from Kitnish Gal Jess. Where possible, I do try and colour match my characters and icons as well, but it doesn't really bother me if I can't, unless it was like I don't know, if I had to use like an orange sticker or something that like really doesn't match, it would be a bit annoying. But I do try and just go like, if I can't get the exact colour match, another colour in the spread. So this is the last spread that I filmed in my planner for Tom's birthday. So we have sharks and the silver like heart foil pack. Very cute and colour blocked again. Yeah, I think this is just what we're going with at the minute, and I really like it. So normally I will try and do a toolbox in my sidebar, but I didn't have one. So I ended up doing, I like layered a shape and some clip art to put the January script down, but I think it looks cute. So yeah, that is like how I'm planning nowadays, and I really love it. So this is a bit of a before and after from 2021 to 2024, and I think the main differences really are it's like a little bit less structured. I am using scripts a ton. There is a lot of foil, so I guess kind of a big difference really. I do think most of my like major changes were in the earlier years when I was kind of figuring out things and like trends were changing, and obviously there is a difference now, but like I wouldn't be unhappy planning this way. I just think this was more functional, and then this is obviously more memory planning, so there's bound to be differences based on that as well. But I hoped you liked coming along with me on my trip down memory planner lane and seeing how my spreads have evolved over the last few years. If you've had any major changes in your planning process, please let me know in the comments down below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!